store for you. Bringing you the action from Municipal Stadium. For the home team, we've got the Sunspots. They'll be squaring off against the Werewolves. I'm Dan Stevens, and across from me is Peter O'Keefe. Okay, Peter, let's review the lineups in today's game.
Roger Staubach and Night Train Lane head up an all-pro group for the Werewolves. Those are two of the biggest names in the world of football, Dan. You got a star at the top of his game on defense and a game breaker on offense. Look for them to make some noise.
Okay, Peter, it's time for the coin toss. Let's listen in.
Hey, kid. Big game tonight.
Gentlemen, please make your call.
Heads.
Heads it is.
We'll kick.
The Werewolves have won the toss and select to kick.
Yepremian boots it downfield, and we're underway. Brought down at the 23.
Dwight Clark received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Sunspots send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 23-yard line. Gregg takes his first carry of the game and heads out right, tackled at the 29. Bennett gets the call on second down and picks up a couple.
You guys ain't got game!
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Brent Jones looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
What a letdown to have that pass go astray. That would have given them a first and even more since they have some open field to work with.
Boy, they could have run it in there on 3rd and short, but now they will face a 4th down.
Upchurch makes a fair catch at the 34. The Werewolves will start the drive at their 35-yard line. Royal catches it over the middle, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Clinton Royal made the grab as the coverage seemed like they were in another world. Whose man is he?
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down with 3 receivers to the left. Keller has his number called on second down and heads left, eventually tackled at the 44. Gets the call again and gets just past the line, but not by much before being brought down. Kelly is at the 30. Kelly gains a bunch on the play, and that will bring up first down. Singleton takes it off the toss and runs into traffic, chases him down and drops him back at the 29. Singleton barrels off his left guard and picks up a couple. Lott tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down, 11 yards to go. Yepremian with the 44-yard attempt, and they take the lead. Yepremian kicks it away. Clark fields the kickoff at the 4. Stopped at the 21.
Dwight Clark got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
Montana takes the pass, and the ball is caught at the 26, forced out at the 28.
Brian Taylor had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Craig will take the handoff and searches for a hole. Reese brings him down behind the line at the 26. Montana throws this one over the middle, and the reception is made for a first and more. Not hard at the 5. It'll be first and goal. Rapp punches this one left of center and gets the touchdown.
Pete Reese executed a late hit back there. No two ways about it. That's unnecessary roughness and totally uncalled for.
Here's the point after, and it's good.
Feels mighty good to be in front, don't it, boys?
Griffin boots it away. Barney takes it at the 12. Tackled at the 33.
And Barney took a kick that wasn't so hot and burst through the defense for a big gain.
The Werewolves send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 33-yard line. Staubach throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball's caught at the 30. Runs out of bounds at the 32. Fumble. They get it back.
Mike Wazalewski does not lose his nerve here. You know the way he loses the football. He doesn't give up. Gets the ball back and some progress on the field. Somebody's living right.
Locked down hard at the 45. Whitney grabs the bullet, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Roger Staubach dissected the double coverage with a pass that was prettier than a stadium full of cheerleaders.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Kelly takes his 4th carry of the game and heads out right. Finally gets out of bounds at the 15. First down. Kelly loses about 3, and that brings up second down.
Richard Vaughn would not be denied and dropped them for a huge loss. Big play.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Staubach sings it to the right side, and it's caught at the 3. Touchdown!
Roger Staubach completes a nice pass past the D on this play. It's worth another look here. Oh, it's all about accuracy, Dan, and there was only one guy covering him on that one, so it makes it an easy catch.
They take the lead on that touchdown, Peter, and they have to be happy with their performance on that drive.
Yeah, great calls and great execution.
It's good. Yepremian boots it away.
Mike Clark got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Sunspots take the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as we start in at their own 24-yard line. Bonaconti tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Nick Bonaconti anticipated the trajectory of that pass and stuck his hand in at the last moment. Great play.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Barney punches him down for a big loss back at the 18.
Joe Montana tried to design his own play on the fly there with the scramble. You know, something tells me he won't need to take out a copyright on it.
Oh, here I come, kicker! Here I come!
Law gets the snap and punts it away. The 45 brought down at the 38.
Rick Upchurch gets some congratulations from his special teams coach on this one. See, he makes the catch, and now he's off to get some more good yards and help his team out with field position. Good play.
The Werewolves got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at the 38-yard line. Jackson bobbles and drops it incomplete.
Dan Jackson had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down. Staubach throws this one right sideline, and he connects at the 18. Finally stopped at the 13. Vaughn makes the hit in the backfield at the 14.
Richard Vaughn got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That will be his fourth tackle so far. What do you think of his performance, Peter?
Solid game, Dan. Really carrying his sizable weight out there.
Staubach lobs this one deep to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Now the point after, and it's good. Yepremian boots it away. Clark catches it back at the 3. Brought down at the 24.
Dwight Clark received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Sunspots stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 24-yard line. Fumble.
Craig got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not much available at all, and they will face a third and very long.
Yeah, bad few downs for this team, and now they're in a tough situation.
Rice catches the heater left sideline and is looking for more. Chased down at the 33. Lane was in on the tackle. It'll be fourth down.
Here I come, Leonard. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
Law takes the snap and punts it away. Stopped at the 36. The Werewolves will start the drive at their 36-yard line. Kelly bulldozes right of center and moves forward for 7. Chews up 9 yards, and that brings up first down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Werewolves enjoying the lead, 17-7. First down, one man back. Upchurch reels in the football, and he's looking for room. Eventually tackled at the 32. First down. Finally popped out of bounds at the 16. First down. Kelly will get stopped at the line, and that brings up second down.
Arnold Talley got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They put a stop in his way behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Kelly gets the call again and gains about 3 yards. Upchurch has this one fly off his fingertips, incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Rick Upchurch looks frustrated. Could only get a fingertip on that last rifle.
A rare incompletion. And the defense side a sigh of relief.
But it's only the second quarter, Dan. The D has to hang tough.
Yepremian from 30 yards out, and it's good. Yepremian boots it away.
Clark steals the kickoff at the 5.
Dragged down at the 29.
Dwight Clark was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Sunspots must feel like they need to score this timeout. This drive will start at their own 29-yard line. Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball is caught at the 28. Tackled hard at the 30. Taylor grabs the fastball over the middle and is at the 25. Touchdown!
John Taylor makes the catch and then takes it for a great run here. Now he's got it. If you give him the room, he'll be happy to take it from you.
Big play to snare that one and put 6 on the board.
He's got a nose for the end zone, Dan, and the ability to get there. Coverage better tighten up, though, unless they want to see that play again.
It's good. Griffin kicks it away. Barney feels it way back at the 9. Tackled at the 33. The Werewolves came away with 3 last time out and are looking for more. They'll start this drive at their 33-yard line. Callan gains 10 yards on the play, and that will bring up first down.
We got to start putting up a better fight.
First down with the tight end right.
It's gonna be a long day for you. Single back.
Long tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Lott calculates the pattern right off the line, locates the ball. Oh, just gets a finger on it. That broke up a sure completion.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Kelly will get the carry on second down and runs into traffic. Brought down at the 49.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for.
Upchurch catches it in the flat, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down, and they're going for it. The Werewolves want to talk it over, and they take their first time out. Sidney lines up for the punt. Sidney gets the snap and punts it away. Clark makes a fair catch at the 14. The Sunspots bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 15-yard line. Rice catches it over the middle, and that's good for 6.
Jerry Rice doesn't let a little thing like double coverage stop him from snagging the football.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Craig will get the handoff and gains about 3 yards.
Leslie O'Neal made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his second tackle so far. Gibbs catches the bullet out left, and they convert on third down.
Joe Montana has a knack for sticking square pegs through round holes when it comes to completing a tough pass.
You know, I love what this passing team accomplishes game in and game out.
We're seeing the steam coming from this offensive engine big time. They're looking hard to stop.
Craig will get the carry on first down and will lose about a yard here. Bennett chews up 9 yards, and that brings up third down. I want to go back and talk about that last tackle in the backfield. That was a great stop.
And Dan, you know why they call Randy White the Manster, right? Because he's half man, half monster. Yeah, I know, not the best nickname in the world, but I'll tell you, White has it all. Great balance, speed, durability, smarts. He's a special player.
Montana fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. O'Neal tackles him for a short loss. Craig gets his 7th carry of the game and passes the line, tackled at the 50. Third down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Slides down at the 45. That will bring up fourth down. Fourth down, and the punting unit is on the field.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm going to block the punt.
Chases him down in the backfield, and that will force a turnover on downs.
The Werewolves take the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? We'll find out as they start this drive at the 37-yard line. Kelly will get the carry on first down and searches for a hole. Brought down at the 37. Brown pushes him out back at the 39.
Jeff Brown had his man dead to rights, badgered him towards the sidelines, then physically tossed him out of bounds.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a third and long.
Paul gets the sack at the 41.
That will bring up fourth down. Sidney
Lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Sidney
Gets the ball and punts it away. Clark makes a fair catch at the 14.
Listen up. We got tight.
The Sunspots could take the lead going into the locker room as their offense will start at their own 15-yard line. Gray carries it off the toss and chews up about 4 on the play.
Let's.
Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and he connects at the 17. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Grant takes it across the line and heads wide right. Tackled at the 29. First down. Montana throws this on a rope, and it's good for a gain of 8. Taylor catches it left sideline and is well past the markers for a first down.
Brian Taylor made a nifty little run there and got the first. Nice job.
Nice second down call, and they remove the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus.
The Sunspots take their first timeout. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Gray gets the call again and takes it upfield. Stopped at the 47. Montana zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Dwight Clark ran a quick route into the short area but couldn't haul the ball in. Dan, you'd think they could have completed that one.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Bennett gets the toss and can't convert. They'll forfeit the ball on downs. The Werewolves take the field with the clock at 16. Second down with 3 receivers to the left. Tags the missile, and it's good for a gain of 10 on the play. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Solid yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Werewolves are out in front, 20-14.
Well, Dan, what do you say? You ready to dive into the 2K Sports halftime show?
Well, here's a look at our halftime stats, and as you can see, it paints a pretty clear picture. The Werewolves should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponents hang in there with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. After driving 38 yards on 7 plays, Yebremian would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 45-yard field goal. The Werewolves get the first points of the game and go up by 3. The The Sunspots come right back. Clark emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A 69-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. Still midway through the first quarter, the Werewolves behind by 4. Kelly would get the carry here. Good blocking up front, and it helped to spring him. Again, they take the lead and go up by 3. The Werewolves, end of the first quarter. Staubach connected with his man on this one. A 14-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Werewolves ahead 17-7. Staubach would find an opening here, and he was off. That set up a 31-yard field goal. The Werewolves now up by 13. Still early in the second quarter, Taylor was definitely a key player as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 70-yard touchdown for the home team. Not a lot of action after that, and that's where we end up. The Sunspots are down but still in it, 20-14.
All right, Dan, nice work.
The Werewolves will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 20-14. Let's get down to the field and the action. Pollard is back on the line, setting into position for the snap. Griffin
Kicks it, and the second half is underway.
tackled at the 29. We have a flag on the plate. Let's listen to the call.
Holding.
Bradford Soto clearly held his man back there. Offensive holding was the right call.
The Werewolves will begin the drive at their own 19-yard line. Kelly catches it in the flat, and that's good for 6.
Leroy Kelly must have been pretty lonely out there on his own, but the quarterback got him the ball to cheer him up a little bit. You know, a gift basket, if you will.
Time and time again, he makes a fantastic option of himself coming out of the backfield.
There are some runners that just have a knack for the passing game, and this guy's got it.
Staubach throws a heater right sideline, and it's caught with room to run, and he's stopped right there. Kelly gets the ball on 3rd down and runs into traffic, eventually runs out of bounds at the 39.
Ooh, you on fire, man.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for!
Brady tackles in for a short loss.
Antoine Grady got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his second tackle so far. Villa rolls him for a loss at the 35.
This is a big one, boys. We need to stop.
You ain't getting by me, big boy!
Bralot takes the sack at the 34. It'll be 4th down. Sidney lines up for the punt.
Don't let him get that ball!
Sidney gets the snap and punts it away. Brought down at the 30.
Dwight Clark got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
You ain't get the You ain't get the Single back! Single back!
Gray will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 2nd down.
Carl Mecklenburg read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Montana got hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass. Slides down at the 33. That will bring up 4th down. A flag is thrown on the plate. Let's see what it is.
Late hit. Number 8.
Nick Bonaconti is way late here on this hit. What was he thinking? Check it out. Oh, yeah, that's unnecessary roughness. No excuse for a late hit like that.
This ain't a good day to run the ball!
Gray catches the heater left sideline and loses yards on that one.
Night Train Lane targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That will be his fourth tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making him think twice before going his direction.
Marshall
sacks him way back at the 39.
Down. I got them in back for you. Stay there.
makes the nice catch, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
This is what I want. Tight triple stroke.
Down. Sit. This ain't a good day to run the ball.
Mecklenburg tackles him for a short loss.
Carl Mecklenburg got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his second tackle so far. Bennett has his number called on 2nd down and gains about 3 yards. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Let's go, D. That's what we're here for.
Montana puts his arm into this one, and the reception is made for a 1st and more. Touchdown!
Brent Jones makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught and now fight for more yards. You can't coach that.
This is a take-no-prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
After piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
It's good. Griffin
Boots it away.
Barney
Hauls it in at the 11.
caught hard at the 31. The Werewolves, they have taken the field and they've been having a tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as we start at their 31-yard line. Kelly gets the call on 1st down and passes the line, stopped at the 34.
Down. Watch this.
Staubach zips it to the left sideline, and the reception's made at the 38, finally dropped at the 44. 1st down. Royal catches the lob over the middle, and he's looking for room. Touchdown!
Clinton Royal is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
Peter, he gets the touchdown, and there is no better way to cap off a play than like that.
Yeah, nothing better than points, Dano.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. Yepremian
Boots it away.
Clark
Fields the kickoff at the 2.
tackled at the 19.
Dwight Clark got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Sunspots got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their own 19-yard line. Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and it falls incomplete.
Roger Craig set up for the screen back there. He had blockers ready, but forgot to catch the ball.
That was a rare incompletion, Peter. This passing game has shown very few weaknesses.
Well, they do better find some because there's still over a quarter left to play.
Rice brings down the floater and finally stopped at the 50. 1st down. Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play.
Roger Craig had nobody on him, and when the quarterback saw that, he quickly shot him the ball.
Time and time again, he makes a fantastic option of himself coming out of the backfield.
There are some men that could just have a knack for the passing game, and this guy's got it.
Jones catches it left sideline and tries to get free. Finally popped out of bounds at the 36. 1st down. 1st down, just a single receiver on the field. Craig will get the handoff and will end up losing a bunch here.
Nick Bonaconti would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
Soto penetrates and makes the stop at the 38.
Bradford Soto got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses in a row. Montana just rifles this one, and it's complete, and he can run. Brought down hard at the 21. Clark snags the dart right sideline, and he's just barely past the markers for a first.
No, no, no! Not today! No!
Roger Craig used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Bennett makes the catch on the right sideline and picks up maybe a yard.
Eyes front! We're using gun. Quad.
Montana zips it to the left sideline, and the completion is made. Short of the markers, however. Fourth down coming up.
Jerry Rice ran out of bounds there, well short of where he wanted to go.
Peter, they couldn't get the last few yards they wanted, and now it is fourth down.
Boy, a good call, but as you said, they just couldn't get the last few yards they needed.
It's good!
Stephen Griffin has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
Overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Griffin boots it away. Tackled at the 30.
Alan Barney got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Werewolves bring their offense on the field and will start the drive at their own 30-yard line. Upton snags the missile, and he picks up 9.
Lott forced his man out back there. Allowed some yards, yes, but stopped them short of the markers.
Peter, they gave up a bundle and allow a second and short situation.
Yep, the offense holds all the cards now.
Kelly has his number called on second down and searches for a hole. Vaughn
Takes him down back at the 36. Hauls him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers.
It'll be fourth down. Sidney
Takes the snap and punts it away.
stopped at the 35.
Dwight Clark did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Sunspots passed well last time out. We'll see if they stick to the passing game as they start this drive at their 35-yard line. Taylor catches this one, and he's stopped right there.
Brian Taylor nabbed the pass without any challenge whatsoever from the defense. When you're that open, every quarterback in the league can get it to you.
This guy can really twist up the coverage in that short area.
Right, Dan. Those quick routes have been open for him all day. Obviously, that's what the defense wants to give him.
Craig gains 5 on the play, and that brings up third down. Third down from the eye. Taylor grabs the fastball over the middle and tries to get free, and he's stopped right there. First down. Craig takes it off the toss and will end up losing a couple.
Leslie O'Neal makes a nice stop in the backfield here, throwing his man into the turf behind the line. I guess the ball carrier's travel plans were canceled. Oh, he's not going anywhere. Pow, you're down. Nice tackle.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Rice catches the heater left sideline and is at the 45, and he's stopped right there. Montana lets it go here, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
David Russell couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down.
Let the punt bounce for a touchback.
Tony Law saw his kick go squirrely on him for a touchback. Tough luck.
The Werewolves stalled early last last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line.
Chases him down and makes the tackle just behind the line.
Kelly pitches it in the flat, and he's looking for room. Pushed out at the 28.
This kind of pickup should be no problem.
Kelly takes his 22nd carry of the game and heads wide right. Finally popped out of bounds at the 42. First down. Singleton gains 5 on the play, and that brings up second down. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Tackles him for a short loss.
Marcus Fillion read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's his second tackle so far. Carr makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Sidney lines up for the punt.
Sidney
Takes the long snap and punts it away.
tackled at the 21. The Sunspots take the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as we start it at their own 21-yard line. Rice catches it in the flat, and he's stopped right there. Montana fires this one over the middle, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
John Taylor drew 3 men around him, but was still able to make the catch. That's just criminal.
It takes a lot of courage to make your living over the middle, I'll tell you, but we've seen him there several times today.
Yeah, that's a guy who's willing to sacrifice his body to make his quarterback look good.
Clark catches it over the middle, and they convert on third down. First down, 2 tight ends in the game. Gregg cruises out to the left side and picks up a couple. Rice didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Jerry Rice was so wide open on that last play. What a shame he didn't catch the ball. That's gotta hurt.
Although that was incomplete, we've rarely mentioned that word with this offense, and that is held true all the way up here to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the D has had a very long day today.
Montana throws a heater right sideline, and it's complete at the 44. First down, 1 man down. Gray gets the call on first down and heads out right, blocked down at the 37. Montana zings it to the right side, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down. Then gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Gray will take the handoff and takes it upfield, dragged down at the 18.
Is this a great drive or what?
Craig gains 8 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Roger Craig took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
Another run up the gut, and we've seen him take more than his share of carries there. He's definitely had lanes to run through.
Yeah, superb blocking up front, too.
Third down with 2 tight ends to the right. Third down with the tight end right. Gray will get the carry on third down and heads wide right. Touchdown!
Nice
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
That's the first time he's seen the end zone, and you know it was going to happen sooner or later.
Oh, he expects to have something under that TD stat at the end of every game.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. Griffin kicks it off. Barney fields the kickoff at the 8. Tackled at the 37.
Glenn Barney fields a strong kick here, reads the field, and then he's off.
He'll end up getting some good yardage when it's all said and done. He did better than I thought.
And that gives his offense a little more of an edge when they start their drive.
Staubach throws this one over the middle, and it's tipped incomplete.
Central McCullum came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. This one will fall incomplete.
Dan Jackson had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose with that guy. Second drop pass.
Well, Dan, his inconsistency makes the coach.
The Werewolves take their first time out.
Don't hold anything back.
Fourth down, and they're going for it. Hagel got a hand on it to tip it away. They force a turnover on downs. The Sunspots offense takes the field, and they are already in field goal position. They'll start at the Werewolves will take a timeout. That's their second.
All right, big play. Let's do it again.
Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
You don't get nowhere running the ball.
Gray gets the call. The Werewolves take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:24. Gray will get the carry on third down and is brought down well short of the markers. The clock keeps winding down. That will bring up fourth down. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
No sign of hurry from the offense. They're going to take it slow here, Dan. They're concerned with one thing right now, and that's the clock.
Has it sailed just left of the upright. The Werewolves start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 38. Staubach throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 36. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. No dice, and it falls incomplete. Third down. The clock is stopped at 17. Staubach throws this on a rope, and it's off, incomplete.
This play's going to define us.
Fourth down, and they're going for it. Jackson, and that will force a turnover on down.
Dan, this game is over. There's no way for the D to stop the clock, and the offense is just going to sit on the ball to win this one.
Montana takes a knee, and that will do it. With that, let's look back at some of the plays that made the difference in this one. So, the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Montana went up top on a third down play, and he was able to find his man. A 38-yard touchdown for the home team. The Sunspots take their first lead in the half and go up by 1. The Werewolves, still midway through the third quarter. Royal came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. A 56-yard touchdown for the visitors. Trying to answer back, the Sunspots down by 6. Rice makes him pay here as he's running a deep route, and this ball is right where it needs to be. They climb back again and are now down by 5-3. The Sunspots have it again. Montana went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. The Sunspots back 27-24. Craig got the call on third down, and he did not disappoint. A 13-yard touchdown for the home team. And that will do it. The Sunspots edge out a win, 31-27. Finally, let's give it up for our 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Joe Montana dominated the game like a true legend. Well, the quarterback gets credit when his team succeeds, and he deserves it. He led his team through the air with a big game passing. Just look at those yards. His performance made the difference in this one.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time. To this 2K Sports presentation, presenting to you from Municipal Stadium. For the home team, we've got the Sunspots. They're going up against the Sharks. I'm Dan Stevens, and sharing the booth with me is my esteemed colleague, Peter O'Keefe. Let's take a look at who's playing in today's game, Peter.
James Lofton and Gino Marchetti head up an all-pro group for the Sharks. Dan, I like these two guys. They're bound to be at the top of everyone's must-have list. Between the two of them, the offense and defense should both hold their own just fine.
Thanks, Peter. The captains are at midfield for the coin toss.
All right, James.
You ready?
Gentlemen, please make your call.
Give us tails.
It is heads.
We'll take the ball.
The Sunspots have won the toss and select to receive.
O'Brien boots it downfield, and we're underway. Dragged down at the 30.
Dwight Clark made a mediocre kick a little more mediocre with a decent run back there.
The Sunspots will start this drive at their own 30-yard line. Branson gets past the line and picks up a couple. Gray will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down.
Blitz before?
Dave Hampton got the sack, but he was totally unblocked. You need to at least lay a hand on somebody to slow him down.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on third, and now they face a 4th and 1. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Brought down at the 39.
Dave Meggett
Didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Sharks will start this drive at the 39-yard line.
Chuck Foreman didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. Well, I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Foreman takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Brown chases him down and makes the tackle just behind the line. O'Brien tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Chad O'Brien anticipated the trajectory of that pass and stuck his hand in at the last moment. Great play.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
It sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Popped hard at the 31. The Sunspots stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at the 31-yard line.
Pursues and makes the tackle back at the 29.
Anton Elfage would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down.
Plummer tackles him for a short loss.
Clark brings down the floater, and they get the first on 3rd and long. 1st down, 1 man back. Montana makes the pass, and it's tipped incomplete.
Brian Brown came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up.
3rd and long, baby. Let's get this ball back.
Montana rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 40. The Sharks are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 40-yard line. Foreman will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 2nd down.
Charlie Smith would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
Villar penetrates and makes the stop at the 37.
Be ready for the double up.
It's intercepted.
Y'all see that pick? Textbook, baby. Textbook.
The Sunspots have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their 45-yard line. Grant will get the carry on 1st down and heads left, tackled at the 47. Bennett has his number called on 2nd down and jukes to a 1st down. Montana throws a heater right sideline, and it's caught, but he's out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd down, both wideouts to the right. Gray takes this one way out left and heads upfield, chased down at the 33. The toss and runs into traffic. Butler tackles him for a short loss.
Leroy Butler got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Rathman picks up about 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
This is what I want. Done. Quad.
3rd down from the shotgun. Montana throws a heater, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Roger Craig found an empty seam in the coverage, but the throw couldn't find him. Nothing frustrates an open receiver more.
Peter, in 3rd down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more clue.
Boy, 3rd is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
They take the lead. Griffin kicks it away. Baggett fields it way back at the 9. Brought down at the 30.
Dave Meggett received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Sharks take the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as we start it at their own 30-yard line. McCollum makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. Williamson gets the call on second down and maybe picks up one on the play. Foreman pulls it in right side.
Jeff Brown got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They stand tall and force a loss of yardage there. That's going to bring up a difficult 4th and long. Clark fields the punt at the 32. Tackled at the 37.
Kenyatta Cumby held the face mask back there, but it was kind of iffy. That's a 5-yard penalty and a right call.
The Sunspots bring their offense on the field and will start the drive at their 43-yard line. Wallace tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Nicholas Wallace
Knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Montana fires this one over the middle, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Joe Montana
Laid this pass in beautifully, rendering the defense irrelevant. When you can make accurate throws like that, the whole field starts to open up for you.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down. Plummer makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. That will bring up 4th down.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm going to block the punt.
Law takes the long snap and punts it away.
Tackled at the 20.
Dave Meggett got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Sharks are on the field, and they have not produced well at all. They're looking for an answer as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Brought down at the 17. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Pass interference. The ball is placed in the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Michael Carr slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
First down with a split backfield. Foreman dodges this one way out right and heads wide right. Stopped at the 35. Foreman gets the call again and heads out right. Tackled at the 42. It will be first down.
Ron Yeri
Used all his strength to excavate a hole in the D and create some room for the runner. I tell you what, when the O-line is clicking like that, everything is easier.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
Brody offers it out left side, and it's complete at the 43, and he's stopped right there.
James Lofton
Easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
He just couldn't get cranked up coming out of the tunnel, waiting until the second quarter to make his first catch.
And you know, that's a big confidence builder, Dan. Now he should be able to settle into his game and contribute.
Foreman gets his 7th carry of the game and only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Brody pulls this one up to the right sidelines, and the reception's made at the 39. Touchdown!
Melvin Nielsen
Fights for every inch of turf he can get. Watch here as he makes the catch.
Right there, and then he runs for a few more.
Classic overachiever, not unlike myself.
You know, he's not a big scorer, usually, but he made a great play on the ball that time.
Yeah, when a guy doesn't get thrown to all that much, people tend to forget about him. But I'll bet you now they know his name.
O'Brien boots it away. Clark fields the kickoff at the 10.
Dragged down at the 31.
Dwight Clark took the pint-sized kick and ran it back for a gallon-sized return.
The Sunspots take the field, and other than a big play here and there, they have had problems. They're looking for an answer as they start at their 31-yard line. Rice catches the bullet out left, and he's looking for room. Finally dropped at the 49. Montana throws a heater right sideline, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
Joe Montana is a pro. He knows exactly what his receivers are going to do, and pow, he hits them.
Dan, I'm seeing a lot of short throws, but overall, there's really not much to show for it.
Good catch, solid throw, but the ball just isn't moving far enough to make a difference. Craig goes right up the middle and gets past the line. Stopped at the 46. Montana just rifles this one, and the reception's made at the 39, eventually shoved out at the 32.
We're shutting you down, baby. You can't move.
Rathman catches it in the flat and picks up maybe a yard.
Tom Rathman had a defender closing in, but was still able to haul that one in. Great execution.
Well, you know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after the catch.
Exactly. Craig cruises out to the left side and heads left. Tackled hard at the 28. Rice catches this one, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Pass interference. The penalty is declined.
Eyes front. We're using tight triples.
Look for them to do something with that tight end of theirs, Dan, blocking or otherwise.
Now the extra point, and it's good. Griffin kicks it off. Megan catches it back at the 7. Stopped at the 27.
Dave Meggett was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Sharks got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their own 27-yard line. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
You ain't playing like yourself today. We need to pick it up.
2nd down, 3 wideouts in the game. The ball's loose. They get it back. Pursues and makes the tackle back at the 25.
Take it to your man right here.
Lofton catches it left sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Pagel tackles in for a short loss.
Ryan Pagel would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Lofton makes a tough catch and is at the 45, and he's stopped right there. Roden uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Let's keep it going.
Foreman takes the handoff, and it's taken down near the line and actually loses a bit.
Jeff Brown got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. Brody fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made at the 13, brought down at the 11. Foreman takes it for his 11th carry and
Come on, fellas, let's keep him out.
5 on the play clock. Brody throws a bullet to the flat and
Chuck Foreman used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
intercepted. Walker tackles him for a touchback.
Central McCullum times his leap perfectly to swipe away that pass for the interception. Oh, beautiful job. I swear, he is so high, only dogs can hear him.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
Craig carries it past scrimmage and passes the line. Stopped at the 21. Bennett loses about 3, and that brings up third down.
This is a big one, boys. We need to stop.
Third down, 12 yards to go. Wilkerson gets the sack way back at the 8. Fourth down coming up. Law lines up in his own end zone for the punt. Law lines up in his own end zone for the punt. Law gets the ball and punts it away. Meggett makes a fair catch at the 38. The Sharks comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before the break. They'll start at the 37-yard line. Brody tosses it down the left side, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Keep your eyes open over there.
Foreman gains 8 yards, and that brings up second down. Hauls him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run. Third down to right. The Sharks take their first time out.
Big play coming up. Strong runner in the backfield and a great receiver on the line. This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
They take the lead on that touchdown, Peter, and they have to be happy with their performance on that drive.
Yeah, great calls and great execution.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Don't get down, guys. This is nothing. Nothing. When we get the lead, let's get back out there and crack some heads.
O'Brien sends it downfield. Clark fields the kickoff at the 8. Brought down at the 28. The Sunspots take the field with the clock at 28. Elfage makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Anton Elfage came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That was the 4th time they've swatted the ball out of the air, and the offense is looking frustrated.
The D is showing excellent fundamentals right here.
Montana just rifles this one, and it's counted to 34. Craig gets the call on third down and searches for a hole. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Meyer will be credited with the tackle. That will bring up 4th down. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Sharks are out in front, 14-10.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
I'll look at our first half numbers now, and the stat that leaps out at you, third down conversion. The Sharks should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponents hang in there with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Brown is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. The Sharks have it off an interception. Number 42 was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Towards the end of the first quarter, Griffin sets up the field goal attempt from just about the parking lot. That has a lot of leg, though. He's got it. They get the first score and go up by 3. The Sharks now in the second quarter. Nielsen came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 55-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Sharks leading 7-3. Montana went to work on third down, and he was able to find his man. A 28-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. The Sunspots take the lead again and go up by 3. Late into the second quarter, the Sharks have the ball at the 2. McCollum shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Still late in the second quarter, the Sharks down by 3. Brody connected with his man on this one, and that will do it. The Sunspots are down but still in it, 14-10.
Excellent job, Dan.
The Sharks will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 14-10. Let's get down to the field and the action. Griffin boots the second half kickoff away. Tackled at the 30.
Dave Meggett received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Sharks will start a drive with the lead for the first time this game. Will begin at their own 30-yard line. Lofton catches it over the middle, and he's looking for room. Touchdown!
Let's get more! Come on!
Here's the extra point, and it's good. O'Brien kicks it off. Clark fields it way back at the line. Brought down at the 38. The Sunspots must feel like they need to score this time out. This drive will start at their 38-yard line. Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 37, stopped at the 40.
This is what I want. Tight triple strong.
Down. I'm checking counter. I'm checking.
Montana throws a big rainbow here, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Joe Montana
Got some big pressure back there, and that affected the throw.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Stopped at the 27.
Dave Meggett.
Didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Sharks come out on offense, and they are well ahead. They'll start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Brody zips it to the left sideline, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play. Second down with a split backfield. Foreman bulldozes right of center and picks up a couple.
Chuck Foreman had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Brody zings it to the right side, and it's caught at the 46. Brought down hard at the 48. Lofton catches the heater left sideline, and that will be good for a gain of 8. Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. Picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
Central McCullum made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. The ball's loose. The home team has it.
The defense.
Coach Lyons doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
Dan, we've got to look at the pass itself and see whether the ball is moving forward or backwards. That will tell us what happens to the call. That looks like a lateral to me. I think they're going to lose this challenge.
After review, the play stands. It was a backwards pass and therefore a fumble. The Sharks will be charged with a timeout. Sunspots ball.
The Sunspots take the field, and their running game hasn't generated much other than a big play here or there. We'll see how they fare as we start at their 49-yard line. Wallace
Chases him down and makes the tackle just behind the line.
Down. Set.
You march it.
Rice hauls in the pass and picks up 4 on the play.
Joe Montana made a risky throw here, Dan. It worked out for him, but he had to slip it through practically the entire defense. Whew, scary.
He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Montana throws a heater right sideline, and the completion is made short of the markers, however. The Sunspots want to talk it over, and they take their first timeout.
They only need a couple here.
Law gets ready to punt it away. Law takes the long snap and punts it away. Let the punt bounce for a touchback.
Tony Law
Saw his kick go squirrely on him for a touchback. Tough luck.
The Sharks fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it this time as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Brody lets it go down the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Down. What's the toss?
Foreman will take this one off the toss and picks up a couple.
Chuck Foreman stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Well, not much of a game there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Brody lofts this one out to the left, and it's intercepted. The Sunspots have a short field and are starting this drive at the 37-yard line.
Get your head on straight. We can't have you throwing picks. I couldn't get away from the rush. I should have just ate it.
Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 35, eventually tackled at the 26. Craig catches it left sideline and is at the 25, brought down at the 21.
Roger Craig had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
Well, you know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after the catch.
Exactly.
Plummer tackles him for a short loss.
Catches him over the middle, and that's a touchdown.
Dwight Clark had all the time in the world on this play, Danny. He could have made himself a sandwich while he was waiting for the ball.
Always back to the food, Peter. Can't you think of anything else?
Oh, well, let me see.
No, I can't.
Here they connect with him again. That's the second deep ball he's grabbed today.
Well, without an adjustment in that secondary, Dan, I guarantee you he's going to come back for more.
It's good. Griffin
Kicks it off. Megan fields the kickoff at the 10.
popped hard at the 28. The Sharks have turned the ball over the past 2 times out, so they'll need to be careful as they start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Brody airs this one to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Man, we need more out of you. Where you been today?
London grabs the fastball over the middle, and that's good for a gain of 5.
John Brody threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
Well, I don't know if any defensive adjustments were made at halftime. This quarterback just knows how to make everyone play his game.
In his 3rd great quarter, he's still forcing the D to play by reaction, Dan, which takes control right out of their hands.
Brody throws a heater, and they convert on 3rd down. O'Brien
Makes the hit in the backfield at the 36.
You don't get nowhere running the ball. Wrong, right.
Brody throws a bullet to the flat, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 34. The Sunspots are already in field goal position to start this drive and are going to line up at the 34-yard line. Gray grabs the bullet and tries to get free, and he's stopped right there.
Norman Meyer read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That will be his 4th tackle so far. What do you think of his performance, Peter?
Solid game, Dan. Really carrying his sizable weight out there.
Montana gets all of his arm into this.
Nicholas Wallace is way late here on this hit. What was he thinking? Check it out. Oh, yeah, that's unnecessary roughness. No excuse for a late hit like that.
Clark reels in the football, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Dwight Clark made the grab as the coverage seemed like they were in another world. Whose man is he?
The short game is working okay for them. It's been methodical, but they are moving the ball.
Yeah, they need to strike deep at some point, though, to loosen up that secondary.
Craig gets the call on 2nd down and runs into traffic. Underwood
tackles him for a short loss.
Bennett has his number called on 3rd down and gets tackled short of the markers. That will bring up 4th and goal. Griffin from 20 yards, and it's good.
Brian McGee
Handles this high snap perfectly. Sets up the ball. There's the kick, and it's good. 3 points.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
Overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Dragged down at the 33.
Dave Meggett
Took a kick that wasn't so hot and burst through the defense for a big gain.
The Sharks need to put an end to all the turnovers as they start this drive at their 33-yard line. Brody zips it to the left sideline, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play. Brown makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Jeff Brown turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
Yet another big play by this defense. That was their 5th batted ball today.
Yeah, you can see them start to anticipate the throw the minute the quarterback winds up.
Brody throws a big high lob, and it's intercepted. Forced out at the 48. The Sunspots start this one on the center logo at their 48-yard line. Grabs the rope right side, and that's good for a gain of 5. Montana just rifles this one, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Joe Montana
Played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
You have to respect this offensive game plan. That was their third connection downfield today, Peter.
Yep, the coaches must have found a weak spot in that secondary.
Grant picks up a yard on the play, and they convert the third down. Montana fires this one over the middle, and it's incomplete.
John Taylor
Tried to snag that one across the middle, but doesn't happen.
Although that was incomplete, we've rarely mentioned that word with this offense, and that is held true all the way up here to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the D has had a very long day today.
Wallace drills him for a loss at the 42.
Darby
Gets the sack way back at the 47.
It'll be fourth down.
How about blocking this thing? Come on!
Law
Gets ready to punt it away.
Woo! You just got shut down and put down. That's it.
Law
Takes the snap and punts it away.
tackled at the 19.
Dave Meggett didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Sharks were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We start at their own 19-yard line. Second down, both wideouts to the right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Foreman picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Yeah! Let's go, D. Let's keep it.
Roden throws it to the left sideline, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 16. The Sunspots had their last drive stall at the tail end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 16-yard line. Rice catches the heater left sideline, and he's stopped right there.
Jerry Rice.
Must have been pretty lonely out there on his own, but the quarterback got him the ball to cheer him up a little bit. You know, a gift basket, if you will.
Peter, no one seems to be able to stop this guy on the left side. They found him a few times over there.
He's been running sharp routes, but it makes you wonder about the coverage over to that area.
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for.
Clark grabs the bullet. Touchdown. And
Dwight Clark reels in the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by 2 defenders.
there's the catch and the double coverage. They really didn't phase him there.
Maybe they ought to send in a third.
This guy has earned his team big points today. That's why he's such a key player.
Yeah, he knows how to make himself available in that part of the field, scoring his second touchdown of this contest.
It's good. Griffin
Boots it away.
Megan
Fields it way back at the 8.
brought down at the 30.
Dave Meggett was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Sharks haven't gotten much out of their offense recently and are looking to get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 30-yard line. Roden throws this one over the middle, and it's caught at the 35, and he's stopped right there. Foreman catches it in the flat and tries to get free.
James Hakeem had his man dead to rights, badgered him towards the sidelines, then physically tossed him out of bounds.
That's his third tackle of the game. Roden throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 36.
Lott managed to take him down before he got to the markers, but it was close.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
Dragged down at the 25. The Sunspots send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. Montana throws a heater right sideline, and the completion is good for 6.
Dwight Clark had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
This guy can really twist up the coverage in that short area.
That's right, Dan. Those quick routes have been open for him all day. Obviously, that's what the defense wants to do.
Craig makes the catch on the right sideline and chased down at the 42. Montana throws a bullet to the flat, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
Adam Bennett had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. They gave him nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Bennett loses about 3, and that will bring up 3rd down. It looks like we have an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Kirk Riley is the one who's hurt, and I've been there before. It is not pleasant, Dan.
Okay, people. Gun. Straight 58.
3rd down from the shotgun.
Down. Here we go. Here we go.
Montana pops this one out to the left, and the reception's made at the 38. Touchdown!
Dan, this is all set up by the pass, but it's taken home by the run after the catch. Look at this, Dan. He's got one thing in his mind once he gets the ball, and that's touchdown, baby. I love a player who can take it to the next level like this. You can't coach that.
Now the extra point, and it's good. Griffin kicks it away. Megan fields the kickoff at the 8. Tackled at the 38.
Dave Meggett gets a good-sized kick sent his way, but he's ready for it. And the defense doesn't seem to be ready for him. He gets some nice return yards there.
The Sharks take the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as we start it at their 38-yard line. Foreman picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 2nd down. Brown takes the hit in the backfield at the 36.
Jeff Brown targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 9 tackles.
Williamson catches the bullet out left, and he's looking for room. Tackled at the 41. Hagel will be credited with the tackle. It'll be 4th down. Barker takes the long snap and punts it away. Tackled at the 43. We had an injury away from the ball, and they are sending out the trainers. As always, we'll hope for the best, and any updates that we get, we'll pass along to you.
Derek Gill is in some pain out there, and for it to affect him like this, he must really be hurting.
The Sunspots got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their 43-yard line. Rathman carries it off right tackle and gets past the line. Tackled at the 45. Grant chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down. Third down, just a single receiver on the field. Denver carries it for the 9th time and gets taken down well short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
Law gets the snap and punts it away.
Brought down at the 20.
That ain't gonna cut it against our coverage, baby.
The Sharks are down but not out. They'll start this critical drive at their own 20-yard line. Foreman catches it in the flat and picks up 4 on the play. Brody rifles it out left side, and the ball is caught at the 28, dragged down at the 31. That will bring up first down. First down with a split backfield. Fumble. The home team has it. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Dan, watch this play unfold. These guys are so talented. It's really just amazing to sit back and watch them take care of business. Oh, and I'll tell you what, he takes care of business throughout this play.
The Sharks will take a timeout. That's their second.
J.P. Rutledge got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator. The Sharks take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:47. Grant carries it for a third time in a row and is brought down well short of the markers. The clock keeps winding down. Fourth down coming up.
Zach Underwood
Brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They stopped them cold. Fourth coming up.
Exactly what this defense needed to do.
Boots it through. It's good.
Griffin
Kicks it away.
Megan is way back at the 8. Stopped at the 29.
Dave Meggett
Got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Sharks start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1 minute. Lofton bobbles and drops it incomplete. Second down. The clock is stopped at 57. Brody throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball's caught at the 29, pushed out at the 35. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. Lofton catches it left sideline, and they convert on third down. Brody throws a bullet, and it's complete at the 41. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It will be first down. Brody spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down. The clock is stopped at 33.
Chases him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
Third down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Brody got hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass. It'll be fourth down. Brody throws a high, long one to the right, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down. McGee takes a knee, and that will do it. And that is going to do it for this one. The Sunspots come out on top, 37-21. With this one in the books, let's take a look back at some of the action. So, the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Lofton was definitely a key player as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 70-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Sharks move ahead by 11. still early in the third, this time at the 48. Carr would turn things around. Big shift in momentum here as he pounced on a fumble and the defense recovered. Midway through the third, the Sharks winning by 11. Hakeem would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Sunspots have it off an interception. Montana went up top on a third down play, and he was able to find his man. A 22-yard touchdown for the home team. The Sunspots trailing 21-17. Smith shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Sunspots still late in the third, already in the red zone. Montana would find his target on this one. Still late in the third, the Sharks winning by 1. Number 42 shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Sunspots now in the fourth quarter. Craig got the call on third down, and he did not disappoint. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. The Sunspots trailing 21-20. Hakeem shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Now early in the fourth quarter, the Sunspots already inside field goal range. Montana went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. A 12-yard touchdown for the home team. Midway through the fourth, the Sunspots ahead by 6. Rice emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. They move ahead by 13. The Sunspots have it again. Griffin would come on and connect on the field goal try. A 45-yard field goal. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Sunspots come away with a win, 37-21. Finally, let's give it up for our 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Joe Montana turned in yet another legendary outing. Well, he was the best player on the winning team. It's as simple as that. We'll see if he's able to keep up this high level of play in the games ahead.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.